So hey guys, Garima here. Today we will be talking about Canva and discuss about few pointers you should be keeping in mind before making a creative for your community. So I am assuming you will be running the creative as an ad for your community, or you probably want to design the logo for your respective communities. So I'll be taking you guys through a basic understanding of how Canva really works. So yeah, let's go forward with it. The first slide is of course how to make creatives of Canva. I have incorporated very simple points for your better understanding. So yeah, so the first point is choose a poster template from the library. There are tons of available there. You can choose it, let's say, from if you have a community based on wellness or fitness, so you can definitely find a lot or many over the library section. Then there's of course if your community talks about, let's say, learning, so there are tons again, and you'll be coming across a lot of templates over the library. Moving on, customize your design by changing the text, fonts, colors and images. So there are a lot of, let's say, tools over there which you can definitely change the text and the fonts, colors according to whatever you feel that might go with the poster. So just choose accordingly. It's almost like how we used to use the paint brush when we were kids. It's very similar to that, and everything is very let's say easy to go through. And yes, moving on, when you are ready with the entire poster, you are liking how it looks and everything, so just click on the print poster and select from your the preferred print options. Again, there are few of the print options that Canva provides you. One of them is MP4 video, which really works well for if you have incorporated, let's say, animations to it. So we would prefer that if you download it in MP4 video format. Then there's a PNG, high quality image, and then there's of course the PDF format, which we use it mainly for brochures. If you are, let's say, circulating a brochure for your community, we definitely prefer it in the PDF format. So yes, when everything is done, there's the things are fixed and you are satisfied, you can just go ahead, download it, and it's done. It's that simple. So these were the very basic pointers for your better understanding, but there are few of course things that you should be keeping in mind before even designing the poster, which I'll be talking about. So which takes us to the next slide, which is a few pointers to keep in mind. So I've just incorporated 5 very essential, very significant let's say things that you can actually keep in mind before let's say designing the poster for your community. So one of the first point is always think from an audience perspective. For example, will your poster make people stop? Is it visually pleasing or conveying the correct message? I would encourage you guys to put yourself in the audience shoes, so that you exactly knows that is it catering, as in is the poster catering to the right audience, is it conveying the right message, and is it coming, let's say, very direct, as in the poster is coming in a very clear way. So just keep yourself in their shoes and you will actually know that is this visually pleasing, or will these the creators will make the people stop, which again leads us to the second point is less text means better engagement. So choose your text very wisely. Do not bombard the posters with all the details. People don't usually stop and read it. Include only the essential information. So when you are incorporating a lot of text with a lot of information, people don't usually stop by. So just imagine yourself that you are sitting on, let's say, Instagram or Facebook, and you just come across an ad. So one of the first things that you will stop you will stop on the ad if you feel that this is visually pleasing, or it's just very attractive. And the second thing is, of course, there aren't a lot of text. So yes, I mean of course if you incorporate just minimal text, keep it very simple, very basic, and just very direct, so I think the poster will really perform well. Moving on, do not forget to put community name or logo on it. So the main purpose for this point is to have certain kind of credibility, the trustworthiness factor. So if you put your community name or the logo in it, it will really help you guys out. So because half of the time there's so much going on and people don't really get to know that where is this poster, let's say where is this ad coming from. So we would really encourage you guys to actually just incorporate. If you're not let's say if there's not enough space, or you're not like feeling that the community name is going with the poster, it might not be attractive, so you can just put a logo on it. You can probably put it at the right bottom side or at the top side. Usually people do put it in the right bottom side. So yeah, moving on, this is again one of the very essential point, which is to understand the color scheme. So dull color posters do not get better engagement, whereas posters having color scheme like yellow, red and blue does. So I think choosing and understanding the color scheme will really be benefited for you. And just see that if you're, let's say, if you just again put yourself in their shoes and try to understand that will I get really, let's say, will I stop by the ad if it's not visually pleasing? So this again of course comes under the bracket of making the creative very attractive and very pleasing to the audience, so that a good chunk of number comes out of it. Of course it will be benefited for your community, and everything will flow after it. So after putting down all of these pointers, I have sort of for your references taken up a few posters as an example, so that you can get to know in a better way. So yeah, let's move forward to the next slide. On your left, you can see that the poster is for one of the communities, which is a German learning community, and you just see the heading, see the color scheme. We have just incorporated the white and blue, and it's very simple. The heading speaks for itself. It's very clear, very basic. The subheading is also very clear: enroll for a beginner's course, A1 level. Just see the pointers that we have incorporated here. Get a trial session now at just INR 49. Get a certificate upon completion of the course. So these pointers are very, these pointers are the the essential key points that will attract your audience, as in what value you are generating through your community. So these as in the pointers that which is on the poster right now is we have talked about the certificate after completing the course. We have talked about that you'll be able to join the community after you are enrolled with us. So you have to incorporate these kind of essential information, so that the the audience are aware that what they are entering into before enrolling. So just this clears a lot of air. Moving on your right, this is a poster that we designed for one of our events for German learning community, and just go through it. The color scheme, we have again used white and blue, and it's very simple. We have kept it down to the topic. We have discussed about the topic, then there's how much we are going to charge, and then there's the date, venue and time, of course. So if you are designing a poster for an event, just keep these three things in your mind, that you have to mention date, time and venue. So yeah, moving on to the next slide. We have a poster for one of our defense community. So just go through it. The background speaks for itself, and the heading is there: are you a defense aspirant? Very clear, very direct, nothing fancy. Again, just go through the text, and the person has also included the community name in the right bottom, which is Defense Tribe. So this is how it goes. The if let's say the background, if you want to make it a little different from the rest, and if you do not want to incorporate colors, you can directly choose the background. And yeah, so on your again on your right is just look at the color scheme. We have incorporated yellow, there's blue, there's pink, and it's very simple, very direct. So we have got a good amount of leads from these kind of posters, and this is the reason that why I have kept it as a reference for your better understanding. Of course, yours may be a little different or even entirely different. So I am not saying to just go stick through all of these formats. Of course, you have to be a little creative on your side. You have to incorporate what you really think will attract your kind of audience. So yes, moving on to the last slide, which is for a fitness community. Again, just understand the heading, that it's Win Your Fitness, Fight With Us. Very simple, very direct, again, speaking for itself. Then a few of the pointers that, what will be the value, the CM will be providing through the community, which is fat loss and muscle gain program and customized workouts available, and then of course the diet plans. So, all of these values will be generated, through the community. So just make sure that you are also, trying to incorporate these kind of pointers in your posters, so that the person is also aware that, I will get this and I will get that. So it's one of the ways to attract, it's one of the first steps to attract, your audience. So yes, pretty much that's it. The last poster is on your right. It's again for a learning community, code and learning community, and just look at the the color scheme. Again, the person has incorporated the logo on it, which is Han Hangul's logo, and it was in collaboration with a native speaker. So just understand the text. We have incorporated, let's say, there's a value also we have written, and of course we have also written the certificate, that will be a certificate upon completion of the course. So just go through the color scheme, understand what I'm trying to really tell you guys. So whatever I discuss about the few pointers, if you'll try to keep that in mind, it might really help you out. So yeah, thank you.